Chapter 773, Saving Hei Lou Lan. Translator, Atlas Studios. Editor, Atlas Studios. Originally, when Fang Yuan joined the auction, he had expected that there would be many clues left behind. It would give others many important clues to investigate. But the other party's investigation was faster than Fang Yuan's expectations. But compared to his gains, this was an inconsequential cost. Fang Yuan quickly focused his mind, using the dream realm mortal goo in his mind to enter the dream realm again. Ever since he refined the first dream realm mortal goo, because he had an advantage of using dream path goo, his dream realm exploration became easier, and his efficiency became higher. Dream realms were deep, traps were everywhere. Because of Fang Yuan's experience from his previous life, he avoided most of the dangers. In his first 10 Dream Realm trips, he could refine 3 Dream Realm Mortal Goo. But as the number of Dream Path Mortal Goo increased, his success rate rose from 30% to 50%. 50% success rate was one of the highest in the present-day 5 regions. Because Dream Realms had just started manifesting, although most of the forces had some gains, they were starting from scratch, exploring step by step. Like this, he refined goo endlessly, without any rest. Half a month later, in Hu Immortal Blessed Land, Fang Yuan finally succeeded in refining enough Dream Path Mortal Goo. Using these Dream Path Mortal Goo, he used Unravel Mystery Immortal Goo as the core, managing to form an Immortal Killer. Move Unravel Dream. With this trump card, Fang Yuan immediately informed Fairy Li Shan. Fairy Li Shan was out for the moment, collecting immortal materials for old ancestor Shuehu. When she heard Fang Yuan's news, she stopped her work, disregarding old ancestor Shuehu's chastisement, and returned to the third peak. After seeing Fang Yuan, Fairy Li Shan did not continue to hide that secret. She told him about it. Before Su Xianer died, she had left behind a familial emotion with her daughter, Hei Lou Lan. Precisely because of this familial emotion, Hei Lou Lan could use Su Xianer's green grape immortal essence. This allowed Hei Lou Lan to use immortal goo in Imperial Court Blessed Land when she was immortal. When Fang Yuan heard this secret, he was not surprised. In truth, he had made many guesses toward the cause of Hei Lou Lan's ability to use immortal goo as immortal. Right now, his guess was confirmed. It was not out of Fang Yuan's expectations. Even so, Fang Yuan still frowned. This is bad. One should not be influenced by their emotions in a dream realm, otherwise they will sink deeper into it. With this familial emotions influence, my immortal killer move's power will be greatly reduced. What do we do? Fairy Li Shan's expression changed. Her worry was oozing on her face. She was not worried about Fang Yuan lying to her. Because of the Snowy Mountain Alliance, both sides could not lie to each other. Fang Yuan did not lie. The killer move Unravel Dream had limited power. Right now, with her being deeper in Dream Realm, Unravel Dream Killer Move's power became more limited. Fang Yuan's expression was grim. Right now, we can only give it a try. Sigh, I had 70 to 80% confidence earlier, but now I only have 20 to 30%. All in all, this was too short of a time period. I have limited Dream Path Mortal Goo. 20 to 30%. What if you fail? Fairy Li Shan immediately asked. If I fail, my soul will take major damage. But Hei Lou Lan is the owner of the dream. She will still be deep in her dream without any damage. But there is a benefit. Once I use Unravel Dream, the dream realm will weaken towards Hei Lou Lan. This is a good thing without a drawback. Fang Yuan spoke the truth. That's good. Fairy Li Shan let out a breath of cloudy air, relieved. But suddenly she realized her words were inappropriate. She turned to look at Fang Yuan apologetically, lost for words. Fang Yuan waved his hand, stopping Fairy Li Shan from speaking. Say no more, Fairy. I am not a petty person. The situation is urgent now. Our identities are being searched. To prevent any issues from arising further, saving Hei Lou Lan is a top priority. Even if I fail, once I weaken the dream realm, it will help for the next time I enter it. All right, enough talk. Will you guard my surroundings? That is only natural. Fairy Li Shan thanked him courteously. Next, Fang Yuan sat beside Hei Lou Lan, who was lying in her bed, activating the Dream Path Mortal Goo in his mind. These mortal goo were in his mind, arranging themselves into a mystical goo formation. As they activated one by one, the goo formations started. At the last step, Fang Yuan used his green grape immortal essence and activated Unravel Mystery Immortal Goo. Unravel Mystery. Immortal Goo gave off a bright light in his immortal aperture. The light rushed up into his brain. After being converted by the Dream Path Goo formation, it turned into a green-purple light. Fang Yuan opened his blood-red eyes as a green-purple light flickered in his pupils. Immortal Killer Move! Unravel Dream! A loud sound rang out in Fang Yuan's mind. The scenery in front of him changed drastically. Fang Yuan was still sitting on the ground, but he was not in Fairy Li Shun's secret room, but in a hall instead. I'm inside Hei Lou Lan's dream realm. Fang Yuan's body shook slightly. He had an understanding deep within himself. He diverted his gaze and looked around. A banquet was being held in the hall. The higher-ups of Su tribe were hosting a young Goo master enthusiastically. Su tribe leader raised his cup, laughing loudly. Young Master Hei Chung, a toast to you. Hei Chung was sitting at the front of the left row. He raised his cup with both hands. Thank you, Su tribe leader. Saying this, he raised his head and gulped the drink in one mouthful. The rank 3 elders around him were cheering at Hei Chung for having such a candid attitude. Hei Chung cupped his fists. His tone carried the aura of pride that a young genius was meant to have. Fang Yuan saw this and had a thought in his mind. Looking at himself, he was an elder of Su tribe in this dream realm. His aperture was full of woodpath mortal goo. There was quite a number. Fang Yuan just need one look to know that he was a rank 3 woodpath healing goo master. Fang Yuan frowned. Woodpath was not his specialty, even more so a healing goo master. He sighed mentally, consoling himself. This is not my own dream realm. As an outsider, having rank 3 cultivation level is already quite good. But I wonder where Hei Lou Lan is. Just as he was thinking that, a female came out of the back of the hall, wearing an attendant's attire. She resembled Hei Lou Lan and had an incredibly beautiful appearance. But she was less dominating and more gentle. Her aura was quite different from Hei Lou Lan. It is Su Xianer, Fang Yuan thought, recognizing this woman. Su tribe leader's cup was empty. Su Xianer carried the wine and was about to pour it, but Su tribe leader chided her instead. You must be blind. Go pour wine for our Su tribe's esteemed guest. Su Xianer replied meekly, walking over to Hei Chung's table. Hei Chung's gaze was shining. He looked at Su Xianer's face. Only until she finished pouring the wine did he jolt to awareness. Looking at Su Xianer's retreating back, he stood up and asked, May I know your name, miss? Su Xianer turned around, bowing as he lowered her head, replying softly, My name is Su Xianer. Su Xianer, Hei Chung muttered. He only sat down after Su Xianer entered the hall and left his vision. Ha ha ha. Su tribe leader saw all of this. He laughed. Xianer is a girl I brought back from the battlefield many years ago. My wife had been raising her all these years, watching her grow up. Even though she has the status of an attendant, we treat her like our own daughter. Is that so? Hei Chung muttered. He continued feasting, but the food felt flavorless. After the banquet ended, Hei Chung was given a high-class guest room to stay in. Su tribe leader gathered the elders, discussing about the plan to kill Hei Chung in the secret room. Tribe leader, are we really striking? They are Hei tribe, a super force that has goo immortals. An elder was worried. Su tribe leader's expression turned sharp. So what if they are Hei tribe? Once this deal is done, our entire tribe will move to snowy mountain blessed land to live. By then, there will not be the imperial court contest or the 10-year blizzard. Hei tribe is a super force, but snowy mountain blessed land is the headquarters of the demonic path. The elders were all fantasizing from these words. Su tribe leader looked around and saw everyone's hesitant expressions. He said harshly, At this final moment, why are you hesitating? Even if we do nothing or even snitch to Hei tribe, what can we do? If we offend Snowy Mountain, they will not let us off. Do not forget that our entire Su tribe's lives were saved by that fairy. If that fairy could save us so easily, she could also slaughter us all without difficulty. Being shocked by these words, the secret room became chilly. The elders saw this fact and finally faced reality. Tribe leader is right. We had already made that Hei Chung lad drunk. I will strike now and take his head, the battle hall elder shouted. It will not be easy to kill Hei Chung. Don't think that he is alone. There are hidden experts in the background protecting him. Hei tribe is a super force. While Hei Chung has great talent, he will have no less than 5 people guarding him. Su tribe leader spoke about the information he had. Fang Yuan was among them. He understood what to say when he heard this. Then we will execute the orders of Lord Tribe Leader. Yes, Lord Tribe Leader. Go ahead and give the orders. The elders were enthusiastic. All right, the tribe leader was overjoyed, giving out orders straight away. He had obviously thought this over. He almost said them out of reflex immediately. Because Fang Yuan was the medicine hall elder and was a healing gu master, he had weak offense and defense. He was ordered to deal with the strongest enemies by supporting 2 other gu masters. The moment he left the secret room, the dream realm changed again, entering the second scene. The night had a bright moon and strong, howling winds. A rank 3 Hei tribe gu master stood arrogantly, looking at the surrounding people with much anger. Your Su tribe is really daring. You dare to attack young master Hei Cheng of our tribe. Don't waste time speaking with him. Kill him first, then go and help the others. The 2 Su tribe elders were acting as offense and defense, respectively, charging towards the Hei tribe gu master. Only Fang Yuan was left behind to back them up. I have not discovered Hei Lou Lan yet. It seems she is not here. Judging by this scene, I can only enter the 3rd scene after killing the gu master here. Fang Yuan thought about it as he activated his woodpath gu worms, healing the gu masters on his side. Initially, the Hei tribe gu master was strong and had the upper hand, but after an intense battle, because of Fang Yuan's healing, the 2 sides mutually sustained injuries and entered a deadlock. Suddenly, the Hei tribe gu master shouted angrily, charging out while injured and attacking Fang Yuan. Oh no, stop him! Medicine hall elder, dodge! The 2 Su tribe gu masters were shocked and furious. They lost their bearings.